In 10 years from today, we might stop calling shopping malls.
Shireen, you moved to this position as the CEO of Mash'd Al-Futtaim's Malls division, I believe in December 2019.
November
2019. November, okay. So just on the cusp of all these changes that we've seen as a result of the global pandemic, forgetting what's happened for the last few months, at that time, what were your dreams for this role? What was your vision for the malls division of Mash'd Al-Futtaim?
So having been a retailer for over 25 years and specifically in luxury for almost 23 years, I was very excited about the role because I felt it was going to give me control over what we can bring to this market in terms of newness.
When the pandemic took hold, from a personal point of view, what was it like going through such a big upheaval?
I think it was a time for correction, which is great. And when you look at things from a positive angle, on a personal level, I was tremendously pleased with the way my team and myself came together during the crisis, fighting a common enemy. The collaborative spirit that was demonstrated was incredible. And today we are stronger than ever, and it gives me a lot of optimism for the times ahead of us.
Was there a point during lockdown where you really felt retail's never going to be the same again?
I'm going to be very honest with you. I have been optimistic from day one, and at times I thought, like when I used to see the cases contracting COVID and stuff, I would think, am I too positive? Am I in la la land? You know, not in touch with reality. But I have a big conviction that is people forget and people recover very quickly. And that is the only hope we have for retail to continue to survive and then thrive.
During lockdown, Shireen, how did your personal behaviours change? Did you shift to online?
I know many people are going to think I'm very old-fashioned, but that's fine. I still like to go out shopping and to go to the shops and have a meal after I finish my shopping and meet people. It's very important. I think that human element is very important, and I would like it to always stay in my life. I would hate to live my life behind a laptop or with a mobile in my hand, sitting on a couch at home and not seeing loved ones.
We've heard everyone from Zara to Starbucks saying that they will contract their retail footprint, whether that's as a result of COVID or an ongoing retail trend. It's certainly been accelerated. What does that mean for a mall operator like Mash'd Al-Futtaim?
I think this is going to have a positive impact on the performance of all the retail outlets that will remain in our malls, because the unnecessary or the overstoring in the market is going to be more restricted and further rationalized.
In your past career, you brought Harvey Nichols, you brought Bloomingdale's to the UAE. So you know department stores inside out. $1 million question, what is the future for the department store?
I think department store operators have to start thinking in terms of lifestyle more than shopping. Even if it's a fad and it's going to die, I'll just bring it for a few months, 6 months, kill it and get on with the next thing. It is this continuous refreshment and innovation that will keep department stores going. But if you're going to walk into a physical space, a huge store, and all you see is merchandise, I don't think this will have a future with today and tomorrow's consumer.
Who does great customer service?
People need to remember, amazing customer service is what brings back the people to your store. All stores have lovely products. All stores sell fantastic brands, but it is the service. It's what the customer experiences in your store that brings back that customer and makes that customer wants to shop with you rather than with another competing store or online.
in 2008, when we had the financial crash, for a short while afterwards, there was a sense of not shame, but people didn't want to be too flashy. Do you think we're going to see that now as we emerge from the corona pandemic?
Parts of the world, but not in ours, because when I go on Instagram and I see the pages of the various socialites in UAE, I see them posting throwbacks at lavish, luxurious times. Luxury consumers love luxury, and they will continue to want to live it and enjoy it. And part of living it and enjoying it is showing it. So perhaps I would say that consumers are perhaps more sensitive in other parts of the world, but I think in the Middle East we're quite comfortable with showing the wealth or showing the financial ability. People like to boast about their the stuff that they own, so that's good for luxury retail.
How much of a challenge is the pricing issue that comes in with online, when you can very quickly see the price of something online and compare it?
This is an area where brands really have to unify prices across all platforms. Consumers now have visibility, they are very savvy, they know what's going on everywhere, and they visit various online platforms to research, to look at pricing, to look at offers, etc.
What would you say to anyone out there who's concerned about the economic forecast?
I'm going to bring my positivity to the table again.
Please.
So for retailers, I think that if they focus on the customer service they deliver in their stores, and if they ensure that they have the right curation and the sought and coveted merchandise, things will pick up very soon for them, and they will be able to regain their market share and bring back their customers. For the new grads who are entering the business world, I would tell them there is no better times than testing times to know and be aware of your capabilities and your ability to mitigate challenges and rise above certain situations. So for me, I find this the most enjoyable time at work, because when you crack things, you feel so victorious, and it is so fulfilling and rewarding because it's not normal times. You've done something out of the ordinary. And with the mindset the new generation has today, I think they would very much enjoy working in such demanding and challenging times.
And are there any particular categories that you think, if you were an entrepreneur, you might be eyeing?
The future lies in wellness, fitness, dining, music, art, culture, and that shopping malls will be moving towards a position of becoming lifestyle destinations more than shopping malls. I even think that in 10 years from today, we might stop calling shopping malls. Definitely, it's not going to be restricted to shopping. I don't think so. Maybe I'm being too disruptive in my thinking today, but that is the direction we're heading. And it is going to be about experiences more than actually presenting objects and people buying objects.
Thank you so much for being with us, and thank you to everyone who joined us.